Alright, so there's our bandits coming in right there, our raiders. And as you see, the spearmen held out. Hello everyone, I'm Panickn and we are back with some more Manor Lords. That's a good view right there. Nice visual image of what fighting in medieval times kind of looked like, I guess. You see a lot in movies and things of that nature. Gives you a visual representation of what it was. Not always 100% true, but close as they can get, I guess. Alright, so as you can see here with some of our bigger homes, we are starting to get up to level 3 in a lot of our homes. We do have the 4th province. I think this video we will be looking at putting in a new town, probably down here. That way we can grab the food and the iron. Be a big boost for us. But we will probably be doing that in this video, getting our main town going. Also, after this year's harvest, we're going to change this up because that barley and that wheat really be good if we could kind of like maybe, I wouldn't say double it. We'll double the barley for sure, but get a little bit more wheat. We're probably going to split these split this main field up into 2 big fields, and we'll just rotate them back and forth on which one's going to do what. Because the bread does last, I guess you can say, till the next season for the most part, but as we get more and more people, that's not going to be the case. So we need to have a good steady supply of that. As you can see, the vegetables are starting to reach out a little bit further. Everyone has fuel. Got some folks that even got charcoal. Clothing is doing good as well. So overall, the town's doing pretty good. We have our main little place over here. Got a 46 planks right here. Just need somebody to come get them. Timber's doing pretty good. Alright, so we're going to pull one guy out of the woodcutter and put him over in the charcoal. We already have someone there, the forestry folks. He's going to be replanting these plants here. Hunting lodge is there, not much on the animals. Still have someone working the clay. So we have a few homes already at level 3. Trying to see if there's any other ones that could go to level 3. I don't think it will be. But those were our main homes when we first started playing, started this playthrough. That was our main one. Alright, now, one little secret, if you guys haven't already figured out from watching other folks play, or one thing if I haven't told you, because we haven't really done it in any of my videos yet, is when you go to place this other town, you gotta have 250 in the treasury, which we do. But you're going to need supplies, because when you came into playing this game, you had a set amount of supplies: lumber, timber, firewood, things of that nature. Well, what you're doing with this settlement is you're taking supplies from your main village here and putting another town somewhere else, starting up another town somewhere else. So we've got to make sure that we've got plenty of supplies. Right now, with the charcoal and the woodcutter, even though we just put the charcoal in, it's going to be a minute before we get to that point. What is this right here? What's your footman? Who is this? This is not my guy, is it? Yeah, it's my guy. I don't know what he's still doing over here. Oh, that town, I forgot about that. Get these guys back in here. But as I was saying, it will affect your own supply, so you got to make sure your supply is good before you can send it off to to another town, another village, to start up one. So we've got to look into getting that going. Dyer's shop is finally done over here. Got plenty of yarn here. Malt house right now, I don't have anything. That's why I said we've got to get another farm going for that barley. New family moving in. So our militia should be in by now. So military, 13 militia, 25 spearmen. Do believe, oh, we still have it, 23 war bows. Let's see. Do we have anything that we can sell that we have a ton of? It's not going to be anything to do with food. Iron ore, we're not selling that. Herbs, we're not selling that. Wool we keep. Iron slabs we're keeping. Flour we're keeping. Tools, shoes, keep those. War bows. Let's do a little. Let's trade that. Current supply surplus is 23, and we want to get it down to what? Allow foreign trade. Establish the trade route. Full trade. I want to bring this. We're going to bring the war bows down to 15. They are currently right now in the process of plowing fields. This one's already growing. So field priority, we're going to drop this down to the lowest, so that way we can prioritize the harvest time. I want us to control the harvest time. From a high viewpoint, if you didn't know any better, this looks like damn tombstones. That's crazy. We might also put in our other two big homes up here, one for the vegetables and one for the orchard. You got 8 sheep now. All right, so they're completely done, and it's now growing. They are still sowing, so I'm gonna let them sow while everything else is doing its thing. I'll look into these 2 big homes here. So let's go there. Okay, we could do that. So I really want to put the house on that end though. I want the house to be more on this side. Okay, can't see the bleeding thing. Do we do 2, make it 2 vegetables? We do that. All these homes down here are paused, ones that we put in the last video. Also, you can see our small stone church. We do have someone working in there. Yeah, I believe I showed you guys this in the last video as well. But we're going to allow these 3 homes here to be built. This one, like I said, will be orchard. These 2 will be vegetable, just to help boost the food production. Right now, granary, we have 1 vegetable, 1 berry. The berry just took off, and some bread. Plenty of flour. So we're going to automatically put this as a orchard, so it'll go automatically get started. Someone hollering firewood. See the rest of the trees. So that's how big this whole little area right here is, about the size of that whole plot probably. You got 4 wide here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. So that's big. All right, let's check it out. Anything going on in the world? In our little world, I guess you could say. No bandits are popping up. Well, come get the bleeding damn things. Hell. Let's see what our field's looking like. Oh, looks like we sold some stuff over there and made some money. All right, we're gonna put this one on the lowest as well too. Let them grow. I'm gonna get a full growth out of them before we should try to start harvesting. Don't know what we sold, but we sold something. Also, let's go back to that trade. We need to go to floor. This need our surplus. We need to put this at about 30. All right, this one is finished. We are putting vegetables there. Also, let's get these families out of there so they can start working on other stuff. Transportation, construction, charcoal. Let's bring in a horse there. Logging camp's doing okay. Other homes not built just yet. It's our corpse pit, smithing, bloomery. We can put somebody in the bloomery. We'll throw somebody over here in the berries. Band of raiders, enemy spotted. Where are we spotting them at? I'm not seeing them yet. All right, so there's our bandits coming in right there, our raiders. So let's go ahead and get our folks up and moving. So, oh, they've got 4. Damn. Do we... This might be a tough one, folks. Pick up the pace, my lord. Run, my liege. Advance. Run, faster. Move quickly. Pick up the pace. Run. Kill them. Don't know how well this is gonna work out. All right, so as you can see, I got my militia down here. taking on 35. My spearmen here taking on 18. And I just sent my knights in to take on these 18 here. I have them stand their ground. And then push forward. These guys need to push forward. Stand your ground. We need these guys to break so I can send them 25 spearmen down. Because my militia's not going to hold up. The knights are holding up decently. Alright, I get my spearmen down here as quickly as I can. Knights are doing excellent. Oh, we lost one. I don't need that many though. Missing equipment. Okay. Give it your all. Well, y'all gotta finish this out and get up there. I think all my damn knights have been killed. So I don't know how well that's gonna go over. Losing all my knights that way. As you can see, my knights died off. So right now I'm going through and getting more. And that has killed my treasury. My personal treasury. So we're going to be hurting to try to even get that back. As you see, the spearmen held out in the long run. I think it's better off that we get more spearmen instead of more militia. At least the sword militia. Right now, since we're missing a lot of materials, and we will definitely be getting those. So we are missing, let's check this out again. We are missing small shields and swords. So here we go. Joiner, we need small shields. Blacksmith. Unpause you. Fletcher, joiner, we're going to unpause you. Taylor is currently paused. Yarn and a dye. For dye, you gotta have berries. And right now we don't have that many berries. Alright, so that's for that. We are missing some big shields and some spears as well, so we're just gonna have to hold off on those. You guys can disband, and we'll let the armies build back up. So as you can see, the stone and iron pit are now completely emptied. There's nothing else there. So we can take that person out, and we can actually demolish that area. This home is finally built. We'll throw in the other one. So those, like I said, those things are cleared out now. We have, what are we looking like in iron? 69 iron. Plenty of roof tiles. I want to say that says 74. But I hope not, because that's a whole lot of damn roof tiles. We have more roof tiles than we're getting damn firewood and charcoal. I'll put somebody in there, but I'm going to pause it too, right? I don't want them cutting any more planks right now. I just want them to move that shit out of there. Alright, so let's throw somebody else in charcoal. Throw another person in firewood. We're still growing our berries. Let's get somebody else in there. Hunting is staying fine for right now. Clays, what are we looking like on clay? Raw clays, 22. Let's have someone, we do have someone there already. Put someone in the dye shop. Someone's already at the weaver. Tannery. So we have so far enough flour probably to get us till the end of the season, besides what we harvest right now. Let's go ahead and get somebody else in the communal oven. Food variety is gone up. It was 83%, it's now 88%, so that's something there. Clothing and fuel is staying good. Our influence is 1,400, 1,400. Just checking to see if there's any bandit camps anywhere. This is clay and animals. This is iron and animals. And this is berries. That iron's 3,800. What is this? 2,100. We might actually put that other village right here. They have food, so they'll be taking care of themselves. That there. Iron ore could be just transported back to us. We actually might put that next town right here. What would our emissary, our mercenaries would have came through here. So they would have never made it there in time to do anything. As you can see, your food and fuel. Fuel's only 2 months, so that's why we did end up putting more people in the woodcutter and the charcoal kiln. Another person in the berries as well. We have a person in the dye shop, so maybe they can get a little bit of dye going. We did also finish up our other vegetable garden here. So now this is all vegetables or orchard, like apples. Honestly, what you're seeing as when we look at it, you're seeing oranges. You're seeing apples and carrots. So if you hear me refer to the vegetable garden as carrots and the orchards for apples, that's why. We're also starting to get a little bit more eggs out there as well. I think we now have 3 places now that are chickens, or 4. We have 4 that are chickens now, don't we? Okay, so that should start picking up as well. We got 2 for hides. This household has suffered a recent loss and will not grow until the mourning is ended. Oh, okay. I haven't seen anything else that like a shop or something saying it needs granary in the storage where you can increase it, the size of the storage capacity. I haven't seen anything else like that. Granary still has 42 bread, so that still can go out to any household, and 29 flour, which we have someone now, an extra person at the communal oven to produce more. But oh shit, I can't do that. Take somebody back there. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong stuff. That's why. I hate when it does that. Still doing that. Where was we at? Put somebody else right there in the forestry to help with the planting of those trees. Should be all up in this area here. Animals still doing good. Let's change that. Oh shit. Let's change that limit down to 8. Because that's 4 animals and get some meats in. I'm surprised there's not some kind of way to do like a pig farm, or even some of these sheep when they get to a certain point where you slaughter them and get the meats or whatever from it. If there's not like a cattle farm or a pig farm or something along those lines, that should eventually come about in the game, I would assume, but we don't know yet. But everything's looking good. We've got 48 families, room for 8 more. We got 120 people, 27 families at level 2, 6 at level 1, and 12 at level 3. New mercenary company. Our approval rating is at 58%. Taxation is a big hitter. I don't know. I think that goes to our pockets, so we might want to turn that down. Let the approval rating go back up. Public order is 100%. Original wealth 290, as you can see. Plenty of room for horses and oxen. We got plenty of them. 10 oxen, 3 horses, 8 sheep, 4 sheep, 4 lambs, and a new family has just moved in. And then that's the one thing you got to keep above the 0 marker, even in the red, is food and fuel. That's one thing that we're pushing to work on right now. Food and fuel. Bodies need burial. Okay, so they should be picking these bodies up. Yes. Already got that's 4 people not currently working. All right, we got 2 die in. We need to pull some people out of these other areas, maybe get these bodies cleaned up. Well, I didn't have a corpse pit, so I don't know what the big deal is. They should be getting that shit picked up. I don't know why I'm saying that about the that either. Just sold something there. Trying to see what it might be. I'm not sure. So let's get in here and see what's going on in the big world. Where's our church? Of course, you can see. Of course, the church is there, and then right beside the church is our little marketplace. Looks like they're all loaded up goods. So you can hear all the people talking and see them peddling their wares. These, of course, are our level 3 homes. They're a lot bigger now. Can't go inside of them. There you have it. So far, that's how everything's looking. Auction over here, sounding kind of a little upset. And so we have the little brewery here and a tavern, malt house here, but that's one of the reasons we got to build a bigger field. Let's see where the barley is at. Looks like there's a good spot behind us here. So what we might do with that, nope, not pasture. All right, so there's going to be our new barley field right there. Comes time. Right now we're just going to leave it as fallow because we're in June and won't have much time to grow. We won't get much out of it. Plus we can kind of rotate them, but we want to get them to the point where we can run them both and we're having enough supply to get us through to the next year. Now let's look at the damn wheat, because we're going to do the same thing with the wheat field here. So that's going to be our 2 barley fields, our 2 wheat fields. There's people not working, they should be fixing. Should be getting these bodies. Is that corpse fit over here full or something? Oh, we got to put them over here. I forget about that. Forgot about having to put people actually in there to work that field and to go over here and get these bodies. That is what they're working on. Let's go ahead and get us another little road. Let's go at least about right here. All right, so our road now connected there as well. It just gives a couple more in and outs for people to go through, different ways to travel. Not cutting all the way through the woods and everything. Make it a little bit easier on them, move things around as well. Like I said, they are starting to pick up bodies now. We'll put somebody in there. Hopefully they'll start pulling them planks out of there. We get him to pull those planks out of there and I'll just cut him off. He's already got them 11 logs there. Got more than enough. As you can see, the bodies are slowly getting moved over to the corpse pit. Grave digger collecting a dead body. Approval rating should go up. Unburied bodies will take care of it. Where's the lack of entertainment? Okay. Do we have anything for entertainment? I don't think we do. I don't think there is anything for entertainment other than the tavern. Did I take the person out of the tavern, I wonder? I don't think I did. No, person's still in the tavern. Well, the bodies will clear out some of that unhappiness there. Right now it's at -5. I dropped taxation, so that'll help boost them up as well. But lack of entertainment is a thing. So that's probably something that developers are working in. Probably put, oh shit, I don't know what entertainment theaters back in the medieval times, maybe. Contest or something of that nature. Not really sure. So let's check out what our food's looking like. 97%. You can see now the vegetables, the bread, and the berries are everywhere. A couple of places have eggs, and a few more have the orchard apples. So I'm getting more of that moved around. Check that. We're about out of flour again. We're in June, so we'll be running out of that bread. So that's another reason having that second field, so we can make damn sure we can get through at least a whole year with this many. With the population increasing the way it is, it's a lot more mouths to feed. Another thing we need to check out, that's the granary storage. We got 2 sidearms, wooden parts. Blacksmith, you are doing sidearms. Okay, hold on. Yeah, they need sidearms. All right, this is the pole arm. So I have spear sidearm. What do they need then? They will need the halberds. Nope. So right now that's the 2 we are. Get this up to about 15 and then we'll cut it off and then we'll go back to doing some more. Might just do another whole damn thing of spearmen actually. Yeah, like that. So we'll let the we'll let the militia build up to about 10, 15 and then we'll hand it over to the large shields and the big spears. Let those ranks fill up there. So the next move after this, like I said, we've got to get our supplies up. Once we get those supplies up, I think our next move is going to be to build that town and that village, get it established, and then we start thinking about attacking the Baron. That little raid, I wasn't expecting that last little raid that came through. That threw me off for a minute. All right, so let's see what other homes or anything like that can we upgrade. These are all level 2s. I know we had some level 1s. Let's see about getting those built up. Okay. So our 4 on the corner there have been taken care of. The rest of them should be all level 2s. These up here, level 2s. Now these last 3 I just built are going to be level 1s for a minute. But that'll put us at only the 3 level 1 families, which would be those 3 and those 3 that we just put in this last time around. See our retinue guys. See how they're faring up. We've got Viet, Ditz, Albert, Linhart, Otta, and Gordon. Wait a minute, did that say increase more? What is that for? Claims he performed a miracle once. Refuses to eat vegetables. Collector of rare books. Of an illegitimate birth. Obsessed with cleanliness. And enjoys playing jokes on his fellow warriors. 66 bodies left to be picked up. Got nothing here for charcoal. Okay, demolished people. Advanced people. Okay. Firewood pit. It's got 46 firewood in it. Timber's at 6. But we've got 28 timber setting right there. Bread, berries, and vegetables right now, the main things. We got a little bit of flour. We only got 1 flour left. I was say a little bit. We only got the 1 left. So we do have our blacksmith and our joiner, who's our shield maker. The process right now of getting that stuff taken care of. And then once we, like I said, once we get to about, well, I'd say about October, we'll start harvesting the fields. The next month or the next year around when we start planting, we've got 4 different fields now that we're going to take care of. So we'll be pushing to make sure we get that done in time. Let's see. Emmer is still a big thing even on this side. Flax a little bit. Barley not so much. And rye. So if we need flax, we can still do it on this side of the road here. Emmer is big in this area, not so much in here where the barley is, but that is a big spot for barley. Maybe a little bit more up north of it as well. So it looks like they have smell as a work in progress and fire hazard as a work in progress. So I guess it's going to let you know where there's a fire hazard and where there's probably a bad smell from like the animals, sheep maybe, or the chickens and goats. Could be a thing coming in. That's going to be different. I don't see anything else new across here that's coming in. I'm assuming there's an update coming soon. I'm not seeing anything new. Plenty of wells. Don't have one out here in this area other than this one here. That's not a bad thing. But we got them pretty much everywhere else that we can get them. We've got them there. So not a big worry on the well situation. Any bandits? One more last sweep before we call it here. Not seeing anything. People are doing good. Approval ratings going up. We've got more buried bodies to deal with, of course. Looks like they got majority of these all up. Let's see. Planks are going through. Firewood. Logs. Well, there's our little village right there, folks. Like I said, we only have the last 3 homes we put in as level 1. Everyone else is a level 2 or a level 3. Settlement's a level 3 settlement. And we are trying to build our money back up so that we can get us a village in another town once we have the supplies and food and in fuel to do so. But until then, we will see you guys next time.